Okay.
Okay, so good evening, everyone. Today we have gathered here for the lecturette session. So, what happens in a lecturette is you will be given four topics, one easy, two medium, and one hard topic. So, you have to choose one and have to speak for 3 minutes on the topic that you have chosen. So, you will get 3 minutes to prepare for the given topic, and meanwhile, the first candidate is speaking. The second will be given his topics, and he has 3 minutes to prepare for the same. Now I will talk about some ground rules. So you will be given 3 minutes. So after 2 minutes 30 seconds, I'll raise my hand, which is the indication that 2 minutes 30 seconds is passed, and you have only 30 seconds to conclude. So are the instructions clear?
Yes.
Yes.
भाई हाँ clear.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So I'll tell you all your test numbers or the sequence that we'll go. We'll go in alphabetical order. So first will be Ankit. Second, Avantika, then Sai Satvik, then Harsh, then Kamesh, Manasvi, Neha, Nikita, Plaban Mandal, Sakshi, Shreya, Sushil, and then I'll be at last. Okay, Shreya left. And then I'll be at last. Is the order clear? Or should I repeat once again?
Yeah. Yes sir. It's clear.
Okay, great. So I'll be giving you topics in the chart itself. So for Ankit, I'll start the timer also. Okay, so Ankit, your topics are in the chat. I'm starting the timer. You will get 3 minutes, and after that, you can start speaking. Your time starts now. Okay, Ankit, you can start now. And one more request, please try to switch on your camera while speaking if possible.
Yes. So, good evening, everyone. I have chosen for the topic fake news. So, as you all know, that we are living in the modern world, a world which is full of digital technology and information. And earlier, fake news consequences were was very much in the past times when there was no internet or no cross-checking things are available. So people used to get confused whether this news is correct or not. But today, as the world is of digital and social media, we can cross-check what we have to. Some other things we have to take care of about, like before sharing anything. First, we have to read it properly. We can read it and check about its source and its website if we are reading online. And we can cross check the information on multiple sites, like we can Google it, Wikipedia, and YouTube. And there are various government websites also, and apps or pages you can say, like there's a PIB, Press Information Bureau, fact check is there. So you can go through these kind of things before believing on anything, like one of the because hackers want to create a misinformation and want to gather your information, like they want your card details, account information, email IDs, because you have seen that in the past time there are fake government recruitments vacancy they release through fake QR codes, and they offer you for the job which are paying you really high. So you can cross check it through the official website, and before putting the information, your crucial information into it, and then you can move forward. And as we have seen the scams of like KBC, like you have won like this much amount, you are selected for it. Same, you can go through the helpline numbers, cross check it, then you can pass the further information, because our as we are aware of it, many are not aware of it, the people mostly living in the rural areas. So it's our responsibility to make aware them that how to use uh, digital technology or information in a right direction. So I would like to conclude my topic, like fake news is not a much issue, but we have to take care about it. We have to cross check it, read it full before sharing to anyone. Thank you.
Friends, good evening, friends. Today's my topic is Indo-China relationship. So, first, I would like to share some update about both the countries. That the geographical location of both the country lies in the southern part of Asia. So, both are the country, both are the neighbor country, India and China. China lies in the northern eastern part of India. So let's start with the historical relation between both the country. So the we know that China and India divided with the line with the border line, and there is always a dispute between both the countries. We fought many wars also. And so one major war we fought is 1962 war. We all aware about it, right? So we know what was the what we lost in that war was the land area. So that land area is still a major issue between both the countries. That we are sometimes many clashes happen between both the countries' army in that the same region, right? Now come to some economical part between both the country. We know that India has banned over I think 59 app, Chinese original app, India banned in the time of COVID. So that really affect the economic of China. But we know that we have the 4G in this time, and we are going to adopt 5G in future. And for that 5G, we are really rely on the Chinese many part of China, right? We know that many sorry we know that many product like many electronic component like capacitor, register, and many chips are having very shortage in market, and those are the chip only made in the China or Taiwan region, and that's why China is making many kind of China is getting many benefit because of this, right? Now come to the part of as we were talk as I was talking about the military aspect, military point, that we know that LAC is the line which divided both the country. And in few recent year we also seen that many classes happened in the region of LAC, where our Jawan has lost their our Jawan lost their life, and China also faced many issues. So I think, as we know that both the countries are neighbor country, so there should be a peace in both the countries, right? So the solution of, as I already mentioned, all the problems between both the countries, I would like to speak about the solution is that both the countries should are already doing the diplomats are already working
Okay,
on the good
next.
relation between both the countries. So thank you.
Next.
Good evening, everyone. I opted the topic of applied science. Applied science refers to a practical application of scientific knowledge. So basically, we have worked on a theory part. So after that, we need to apply the whatever the completed done, whatever the work has been researched. So applied science will help us in a problem solving, and it also helps in the to grow up the knowledge. And by applying the science, as we already performed as in theory work, we can get to a lot of things to improve our environment. Okay, and applied science has a various uses. By discovering a new invention through applied science, it leads to a new part for generation. So applied science has also a category has also involves the practical applications. Majorly the vital role practical application is a vital role played in the applied science. So we will in science there will be a lot of practical applications. As we can see, a lot of experiments have been done in this science. Thank you.
Okay. Okay, 1 minute 40 seconds for next. You can prepare it till then.
Or else can I continue this, Saurabh? I don't know exactly.
Yeah, sure, if you want to.
Okay. So so in applied science, there is practical applications play a vital role. And coming to second thing, we need to perform a lot of experimentals where we will conduct a lot of experiments and gather the information. So after that, by the information we are getting, by getting the information, we will prepare analysis. So through these, we can get a lot accurate. We can make accurate decision to make a new invention. So some of the examples of applied. I want to point some of the examples of applied science. Uh, First of all, engineering and technology is the first example. Second one, healthcare centers. They are implementing a uh, new things into in a modern life. And third one, we get to have a environmental science is a part of a science to it will contribute to environmental. So those of dealing with environmental issues like regarding pollution, climate, or else any change happens. And next, the last but one, agriculture. In agriculture, we are implementing applied science. So here we have a lot of inventions in agriculture. They are using a lot of different types of
Okay,
new
next.
things. Yeah, thank you.
I select my topic, drone technology. Recently, drone technology was very used, and also it is developed for the military purpose. Recently, it is a first of all, about drones. It is an lemon terminology for unmanned aircraft, and which is originally developed for the military and aerospace limited. First of all, there are many uses of drones, like agriculture. In agriculture sector, we can spread some fertilizers from drones, and also in defense. Drones are mostly used in defense to integrate it into the national airspace and develop for drones for combat, also communication in remote areas. Also, and most recently, purpose of a drone is in the Telangana government for using drone technology is used for delivery delivery purpose in remote areas. Recently, Ministry of Civil Aviation has approved that in Telangana, and also it is used for monitoring and also law enforcement. Drones can be used for real-time surveillance for assets and transmission lines, threat preventions, and also we can use drones. Most effective purpose of drones is in Indian armies, like armies in military. We can use drones like for uh, uh, for uh, uh, for watching the enemies what the activity is doing, and also we can apply for the also we can use as a weapon, like many in drones we can use as a weapon, like we can use as a weapon when we apply some missiles in it, and also we can use as a weapon, like and uh, thank you for that.
What was your topic again? Harsh? UAV.
It's a drone technology.
I think the topic I assigned you was biotechnology, child labor, falling value of Indian rupee, and media. Anyways, no problem. Okay, 30 more seconds for the next one. Okay, Kamish, you can start now.
Jai Hind, Jai Bharat, everybody. My name is Kamesh Singh and I have chosen AI as my topic. So, in today's world, AI has many applications and it's very useful to us. It has many negative as well as positive aspects. First, I would like to talk about the positive aspects. AI has made our life many easy in many ways. Like it has reduced our time of working. Like also, we are having this session on through AI only. AI has many applications in medical sector, in defense sector, in architecture sector, and many other sectors. And due to which the efforts are being reduced, and the work has been made easy by the AI. Also, talking about the connectivity, it has increased the range of connectivity between people. Like we can connect to people living in far living areas of or far living villages, sitting right here in our house. And talking about the negative aspects, AI can control us also. So we should, maintain some precautions so that we can counter the problems caused by AI if it gets out of control. Like in the recent time, there was a news regarding some scientists who were operating on AI robots, which got out of control, and they tried to kill the scientists. But when the scientists diffused the robots, one of the robots tried uh, connected to AI, connected to the satellite, and learned how to repair himself in a better way and attack back on the scientist. So this is one of the reasons with which on which we should focus on. Apart from that, AI has a very important has had a very a positive impact on the society. It has also generated employment for the computer scientists, for software developers, and many other scientists. So this was my speech. Thank you, and have a nice day.
Okay, 1 more minute for next one.
Uh, Hello, am I audible?
Yes, yes, you are audible. If you want to start, you can start now, else there are 30 seconds remaining.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Good evening to all. So I chose the topic yoga. So yoga is a mental and yoga is a practice of mental, physical, and spiritual practice which help us to uh, maintain a discipline in our life. Uh, it help it helps us in um, attaining attaining mm, physical strength and mental strength. So um, yoga was originated in ancient India, and uh, it is a practice which anyone can do. So, in recent years, yoga is becoming uh, one of the significant practice. So, in this series, in 2014, our Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi ji, in his speech in United Nations, he suggested that yoga should be celebrated in all over world. And from 21st June 2015, in all over world, 21st June is celebrated as International Yoga Day. As 21st June is has its own significance uh, in in the year, as it is the longest day in northern hemisphere. So it impacts the very uh, it impacts many parts of our world. So this was a day which was suggested by Shri Narendra Modi. And now coming to the mm, point uh, over mm, that how yoga helps us. So yoga is a simple practice in our India. In like there are many people who are preaching about yoga. So one of them is Swami Ramdev ji. He is founder of Patanjali, and daily on Asta he conduct daily life from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. So we can learn some exercises from there. Uh, in general practice, we can do 8 asanas. So we can check them in our search engines, and we can start practicing. It will help us to attain mental and physical strength. So thank you.
Okay, next. Neha, I'm audible.
Hey, this is my turn now.
Yes, you can start.
Okay. So the my lecture topic is biodiversity and its importance. As our ecosystem consists of flora and fauna species. They both combinedly make our biodiversity in which we are able to live our life with peace and harmony. They provide us food, fruits, vegetables that are required for a human body, as well as they give us food, wood, and other things that would be required for us to make our houses, buildings, and other things. Now, as we have from last, in if we back to the ancient times, then we have heard about the kings and the britishers who hunt the animals to show their courage for their skin, horn, tusk, and for their hairs. They used to continue the hunting that leads to a destroy of this wildlife, as well as now present scenario there is lots of deforestation that leads to climate change and global warming. As being continuing my lecture, I consider that this not only was done now, there is also some parts like Lakshadweep and Andaman Nicobar Island, where there are thousands of species were there present, minerals ores were found. That would be very a hub nowadays. Now government have started several schemes. Like in 1972, Indian government have passed Wildlife Protection Act. With this, not only it have started Save project Save Tiger as well as Save Elephant, in which we have seen that in the 100 years back we have 40,000 population of tigers, and it came to be 2,000 at the time of independence. Due to these actions, there will be increase in area, making of national parks, wildlife sanctuaries, as well as it is creating for forest, and control on mining leads to help in boosting the biodiversity, so that we will not face further problem in upcoming future. Not only I consider that uh, that we have been aware that happened the black buck case, in which Salman Khan have hunt the black buck, and still there is case going on in Jodhpur, Rajasthan. Not only our Prime Minister Narendra Modi is very keen about the animals, plants, and there are several herbs and shrubs which are essential for medicines. There is we are the one
Okay.
of the largest one. Time completed.
Yes. Next, Nikita.
Am I audible?
Yes, you are.
Yes.
Good evening, everyone. My topic of lecturate is euthanasia. Euthanasia refers to the practice of intentionally ending the life of an individual to relieve them from pain and suffering. Broadly, euthanasia can be divided into two categories. One is active euthanasia, wherein there is a deliberate use of substance to end an individual's life, and the other is passive euthanasia, where the medical interventions or the life saving equipments are plugged out and the individual is left to die. The euthanasia and its legality and morality has been debated over a long time. In India, recently in 2018, our Honorable Supreme Court has legalized passive euthanasia. Basically, the argument behind legalizing passive euthanasia in our country is that under Article 21, which covers right to life, an individual has also the right to die with dignity. The proponents who have supported euthanasia over the years have argued that an individual must have the choice to not continue to live in a painful state and end their life with dignity. They also argue that the massive resources which is spent on keeping an individual alive, should be focused on patients who really wish to live, rather than someone who is not willing to live. There is also a question of human choice involved in the proponents who support euthanasia. On the other hand, the people who have opposed euthanasia for decades argue that it involves a question of morality, as well as they consider that if not regulated, euthanasia may result in active murders. Although there has been split views about euthanasia over the year, one particular case which was highlighted in India was that of Aruna Shanbag, a nurse who had been in vegetative state for about 17 years and had fought a long battle to end her life with dignity rather than continue to be alive using the machines. In the end, I would like to conclude my lecturate by saying that although the right to live with includes the right to die with dignity, but also proper regulations must be put in check to ensure that passive euthanasia legalization in our country is not misused by both the patient's family as well as the doctors. Thank you.
Okay, for the new joinees, just a second. Okay, so for the new joinees, I'll tell you the ground rules. So we are having lecture today. Okay. Hi Prakash. So we are having lecture today. So the basic ground rules are that you will be given four topics. You will be given four topics. One easy, two medium, one hard. The topics will be shared in the chat itself, and you will get 3 minutes to prepare for the same. And you have to speak for. You have to choose any one of these topics and speak for 3 minutes. And if possible, try to turn on your. If possible, try to turn on your video. Hi Sajal. Am I audible? Hello.
Yes, Saurav, you are audible.
Okay. Thanks. So, Sujal, I'll repeat the rules again. So, you will get your topics in the chat. I'll share the topics in chat. There will be four topics: one easy, two medium, and one hard topic. You have to choose any one of them, and you have to choose any one of them, and have to speak for 3 minutes. You will get 3 minutes to prepare, and please try to switch on your camera while speaking. And during these 3 minutes, I'll raise my hand like this. Once it is 2 minutes 30 seconds, it will indicate that there are only 30 seconds left for you to conclude. Are the instructions clear? Bhupendra, Sujal.
Yes.
Okay. I think one more joined. I think she left. Okay. No worries. So Sujal and Prakash are instructions clear? Sujal, Prakash and Bhupendra.
Yes, sir. Clear, clear. I have joined your.
Oh, okay, great. So who was next in the queue? Sakshi. Okay, who was next in the queue? Sakshi, right? Is she there in the meet? She left. Okay, no worries. Shreya is here. Shreya, will you be participating? Hello.
It was actually given me any topic.
Yeah, no worries. I'll share the topics here. You can take 3 minutes to prepare. Okay, Nitendra. Hi, Nitendra.
Hi.
Are you aware of the rules for lecture? Or should I brief you about it?
आई नो अबाउट लेक्चरेट तो अब
Okay.
से मुझे लगा 2-3 दिन से मैं आया नहीं था तो लगा शायद क्लास नहीं होगी आज अब से भैया कहाँ गए
I don't know. I think you must have some issues to attend to. Okay, hi
ओके
Anshul.
ओके कोई
Hi Anshul. Are you aware of the rules for lecture?
Uh, yes, sir, I'm aware of the rules.
Okay, great. Just one ground rule that right, you will be given 3 minutes to speak. So
Yes, sir.
yeah, great. So I'll raise my hand like this. After 2 minutes 30 seconds, it would indicate that you are having only 30 seconds left to conclude. Okay.
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 So the topics will be shared in the chat. I'll write your name in front of the topics also. So there will be four topics. One easy, two medium, and one hard. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, great. I think Shreya, please tell me when you are ready, okay? Since there was briefing, so I was not able to start the timer. Please let me know once you are ready.
Shreya, you can start if you are ready.
Okay, sure. Jai Hind, everyone. The topic given me for the lecturate is I'm going to start with the topic BRICS. So, firstly, I would like to tell about what is BRICS. BRICS is a kind of acronym of Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. BRICS is the like of it's a kind of an organization like it's headquartered in China in Shanghai. It was basically made for to promote the sustainable development among the countries, to enhance the political cooperation among the countries. Like I said earlier, it comprises of five nations: Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa. So we can conclude that. Sorry. So we can say that each and every nation is equally responsible for aid to India for like terrorism to against the terrorism. It also helps to enhance economic cooperation, trade, and Africa. Earlier, South Africa was not there in with these countries, but in 2010, South Africa was added. Thank you.
Okay, Bhupendra, you're next. You are having 1 more minute to prepare. Okay, Bhupendra, you can start now. Am I audible?
Yes, audible.
Bhupendra, are you there? Okay, he left. Okay, no worries. Sushil is here, right? Sushil, I'm sharing your topics. Meanwhile, I'll brief Rajavi. So, Rajavi, you are aware of the rules for lecturate, right? Or should I brief? Hello.
Brother, those who are coming late, is there any specific reason? Or you have
Uh,
shared the link in late in any other group?
Actually, there were no one there for conducting sessions for Hunter and two to three more groups. So,
Oh, that's why they are
I
coming
have
late.
shared. Rajavi, are you there? Hello. If you are speaking, you are on mute. Okay, no worries.
Rajavi. So who is next?
I have given topics to Sushil. You can start by 10-1, Sushil.
Heartily good evening to everyone. Today I will speak about the role of parents. So we all know that the parents plays a very major role in our lives. We cannot imagine our life without our parents. They are the only ones who gives us values and are the part of our whole value system. Parents also provide us our basic necessities from education to everything. Just pampering is not a thing, but but proper discipline is also must while parenting. uh, Talking about myself, my parents are a combination of both pampering as well as very strict. I think they are the best parents because they have never taught me to do wrong things and have given me very right values. So I would like to say that uh, uh, for a person belonging to uh, belonging to belonging to any of the caste or any of the category, the major thing is the values given by his or her parents. If they are very good, then the children will automatically be very good. So I would like to conclude my lecture by saying that uh, the value system which children gets totally depends upon the parents, and pampering is not only the thing parents should do. They should always be they should also be strict as well as provide discipline to their children. Thank you.
Okay, 1 more minute for Prakash.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you are having 1 more minute to prepare.
Which topic, sir?
I have shared the topic in chat. I have not seen them like supercomputer fake news.
Oh,
Okay, no problem.
I have another one.
Yeah, sure.
Give
You
me a
can
few more
start.
minutes.
Yeah, you can
Okay.
start now. Start preparing now.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Should I reshare the topic or you received them?
Yeah. Will you please reshare? It
Okay,
will be.
You can check in your message box.
no
It
problem.
is above
I'll
the
do that.
commissioner.
Yeah. Wait for a minute. Yeah. Yeah. Fine. Fine. Supercomputer fake news. Mother tongue nuclear
Correct,
type.
correct. Yeah.
Okay. Thanks. Thank you. Great.
Okay, Prakash, you can start now.
Okay, sir. So my topic is mother tongue. So when the human was evolved, though there was no way to communicate with each other, they used to express their thoughts by painting or by using their hand signs or the signs with their hand to express their language. So the language evolved by the time, and they start using some words. So language is the method to express your feelings with each other and to connect with each other. So I'm talking about mother tongue. Mother tongue is the language which you used to learn in your childhood or by your parents. So mother tongue, whenever you're feeling, whenever you are expressing your feeling, you used to express it through your mother tongue. And student used to learn second language to express their thought with other other people who are not from their region. But students are also students are also learning other language, multiple language, to express their thoughts with the people of other states. So they are forgetting their mother tongue, and they are thinking that their mother tongue is of no use, and this is the reason the use of mother language and or the mother tongue is decreasing day by day. So by learning other language we should not forget about our mother tongue, because this was the first language which was taught by our parents, and which gave us the opportunity to learn other languages. Uh, so we should, I'm not saying that we should not learn other languages, this is also important, but we should not forget about mother tongue, because mother tongue, if we will start forgetting about a mother tongue, then there will be no diversity, no versatility. So it is important to have diversity in our and in everything, not in only language, in everything. So as the India is the diverse country, there are various mother tongues, and I finally submit my topic by saying that we should not uh, forget the importance of mother tongue. Thank you.
Can you change the left?
Yes, sir.
No. Nitendra, he was next. I think he left. Okay, Anshul, I'm sharing your topics. You can prepare for 3 minutes.
Okay, sir.
And meanwhile, Himanshu, are you aware of the process for lecturate? Hello, Himanshu.
Yeah, what?
Yeah, are you aware of the process for lecturate?
Yeah, I am aware of.
Okay, so just a basic rule. After you'll get 3 minutes to speak. So after 2 minutes 30 seconds, I'll raise my hand like this. It indicates that 2 minutes 30 seconds have passed, and only 30 seconds are remaining to conclude. Uh, do you get my point? Is it clear?
Yes, yes, it is clear.
Okay. And please try to switch on your camera if possible while narrating. Thank you. Your topics will be shared in chat once Anshul starts. Okay. Okay, Anshul, you can start now.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. The topic I have chosen for my lecturate is global warming. Global warming, as we all know, is a major issue nowadays which needs to be tackled as soon as possible, as it it significantly opposes the fundamental of sustainable development. Global warming is majorly caused by the releasing of carbon dioxide gases and other air pollutants in the atmosphere. The pollutants can be CFCs, that is chlorofluorocarbon, which further causes the holes in ozone layer in our stratosphere, which causes ozone depletion. The ozone depletion, the ozone depletion harms the environment as it ozone layer protects us from the harmful radiation of sunlight's ultraviolet radiation, and depleting ozone layer depleting ozone layer doesn't give us the protection that uh, uh, that ozone is supposed to provide. So, directly facing the sunlight can cause skin cancer and cause significant climate change, as the increase in temperature will be shown from the depleting ozone layer. So, global warming Global warming's major consequences: climate change, increase in water level. We can tackle this problem by using renewable sources of energy uh, and not using the fossil fuels as our source of energy. As instead of using coal generated electricity, we can introduce nuclear energy, and instead of using petroleum and diesel fuel as the fuel of um, vehicles, we can introduce ethanol powered batteries or electric vehicles. We are already using solar powered solar power stations, and the government is already working on ethanol fueled vehicles, and Indian government has already claimed that by 2027 there will be ethanol ethanol fueled vehicles running on the highways of India. At last, I would conclude the topic by saying that this issue needs to be tackled by showing unity and by showing uh, the positive side of humanity, and not using non-degradable non-biodegradable items, and not using
Okay, next.
and not causing pollution in rivers and water bodies and any kind of pollution. Thank you.
Himanshu, you can start now.
Hello, gentlemen. Hello, gentlemen. I selected the topic child labor, and I had divided it in three parts. One is what is the child labor, and second is the causes, and third how to tackle it, how to cure it. So starting from the child labor, what is the child labor? The the child labor is basically what when you are forcing a children below the age of 14 to do work, or he is doing the work for earning, for having daily wages to support their family. It is known as child labor, because it is called child labor because the primary work of a children is to study is to study hard and focus on their study, and instead of it he is he is working as a labor for earning. There can be many reasons, especially what are the main causes of it is the poverty, the social norms, lack of lack of lack of the work opportunities for their parents, and the migrations, and some emergencies which usually happen to the family, and the lack of knowledge also. So
So how we can cure it? We can cure it by spreading the awareness, by making the strict and effective laws against it, and by sending more and more children to the schools by providing them various schemes. Various schemes. This may usually happens because of the lack of knowledge and the slaveries and the child trafficking, which is common in nowadays, and the financial problem which is from which a family is suffering from. Uh, thank you. Okay.
Okay, so is anyone left? Anyone who has not yet received their topics or did not yet have spoken? Okay, I think no one. Just a second, I'll confirm if anyone else is joining. Mhm. Okay, meanwhile, I think we can start with like the feedback if anyone has.
You are not
Sir,
participating, Saurabh.
Okay, I thought of a topic like I would speak on Chandrayaan. Like if anyone else would like to suggest any topic, else I could.
No, if you want to speak, you can speak. Go on.
Okay. So can anyone time it?
Avantika, can you please record the timing of Saurabh?
Yeah, I'm recording. You can
Sure,
continue.
sure. Okay, okay. Prakash, you can do it.
Okay, just raise your hand once 2 minutes 30 seconds have passed.
Okay.
Okay, so I'll start now. So good evening, everyone. The topic that I have chosen for my lecture is Chandrayaan. So starting off with what is Chandrayaan? So Chandrayaan is a part of India's lunar project, which is to explore and visit Moon. So starting off with its origin, the basic idea that sparked in India to go to the Moon was they were inspired by the 1969 exploration of Moon, where Neil Armstrong was the first astronaut to had laid a foot on the Moon. So there, India also started thinking that we should also develop indigenously. We should also acquire some resources so that they could go to the Moon. So now fast forward to 2008, where Chandrayaan 1 started. So Chandrayaan 1 was the first mission that was that was organized to visit the moon, and after that it was a successful mission, and after that the next mission, like the next successor, was Chandrayaan 2. So Chandrayaan 2 was the scheduled on 2019. So the basic components of the Chandrayaan 2 were a rover, uh, uh, orbiter that would orbit the moon, the rover that would rove the surface of the moon, and platformer that would propel the rover on the moon. So what happened is that the mission was successful, the launch was successful, and the orbiter was also successfully orbiting the moon. But during when the distance was around 2 kilometers, and the main plan was to have a soft landing on moon, but due to the lost in connections, the ISRO was not able to maintain the speed of the platformer, and instead of a soft landing, the platformer crashed on the surface of the moon. This was a this was a major setback, since the expectations was to explore the surface of moon with the help of the rover. But fast forward to today, like 14th of July 2023, just in 4 years they came back with a better with Chandrayan 3, which consists of a rover and a platformer. But since the orbiter is already there, so and it is functional, so only a rover and a platformer is required. And now the successful launch was the launch was planned on 2:35 today's afternoon, and it was successfully launched. Now talking about the pros, so India, if this mission goes successfully, then India would be the fourth nation to like in the race of the nations that are there in the space exploration, like Russia, China, USA, and then India would be the fourth one. So that's all I want to say about the topic. Thank you. Oh, okay, now we could.
Nice.
Thanks. I think I fumbled a lot. I was not well prepared. Okay, so suggestions, any suggestions anyone want to give?
Let's start with alphabetical order. So start with me.
Okay, so Ankit, yeah, I think your narration was well. Uh, I think you sound a bit slow, like while you narrate. So just increase the speed a little bit, and rest all is fine. Like you were able to speak for more than like 2 minutes 30 seconds. So basically, the idea is that you have to try to speak around 2 minutes 30 seconds and less than 3 minutes, because the thing that is like checked here in Lecturette is your time management as well as your presentation skills. So presentation skills is seen through your way of narration, and time management that you are able to complete it on time. So try to extend it to 2 minutes 30 seconds, but not more than 3 minutes. Anyone else would like to
Yes, yes,
add any point?
yes, Avantika and Nikita. Any more suggestions from you?
Yeah, Ankit, when you were speaking, I was preparing for myself, so I wasn't able to heard you.
Okay, okay, no problem.
Ankit, I feel for your part, I think you chose fake news as your topic, right? Uh, I
Yes,
feel that the don't take it. I think the content could also have been a better refined, and I think
yes, I was speaking for the first time on this topic,
yeah.
randomly selected.
Apart from that, yeah, as Saurav mentioned, he mentioned it actually apart other. So that was the.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, I think we could start with general discussion. Like instead of pinpointing, you can mention anyone's point if you like.
Sir, and all the other candidates, aspirants, if you all remember, I would like to get a feedback for my topic. My self feedback is that I fumbled and the thoughts were there, but the actions were kind of jumbled. So, what are the feedback?
Yeah, so for that you can try speaking. Like pick any topic, try to narrate and time yourself. Like just like for a lecture, like we get 3 minutes. So try to time yourself, and like narration comes with practice only. So you have to practice speaking. I think
Okay,
yeah, you will be fluent.
sure.
Yes, and guys, one more point I would like to add is that whenever you are speaking, try to switch on your camera because you know that your facial expressions, your hand gesture, body movement, it means a lot. While practicing on the camera, you can improve these things also. And if you will perform, we have to perform offline in front of people, in front of GTO. So we have to take care about these things. Whenever you are speaking, try to switch on your camera because it will improve your confidence level and you can improve your basic body language.
If possible, please try to like, switch on your video.
Yes.
And I think like some of us, I guess Neha is not there, right? So, I would like. Okay, so I will tell you in general, like instead of bricks, I'll tell you in general how to like tackle this lecture. So you can split 3 minutes into three parts. So 1 minute for introduction, 1 minute for ending, like conclusion. So 2 minutes हो गए अपने, then rest 1 minute is remaining. One or you can start, you can for like starting or introduction, you can give half minutes. So half minutes for introduction, then 1.5 for the main body, and then last 1 minute for conclusion. So you can start off with describing the topic in the first half, or like you can start off with also a quote to catch attention of like the participants. Then for the first half, you have done the introduction. Then for the next 1.5 minute, you can split that thing into like 2 to 3 parts. What is the pros, what is the cons, or if not if it is not possible to split into pros or cons, then you can split into what, why, when, by whom, and what will be its impact. So if you speak about these 5 points or just pros and cons, I think 1.5 minute is more than enough. Like you will get more than enough content for these 1.5 minutes. And for the last 1 minute, you can like you have to speak of around 2 minutes 30 seconds. So you can ignore like last 30 seconds. You can also conclude in within 30 seconds. So for the 30 seconds, just mention the points you have like said, and just add your point of view if possible. Then I think 30 seconds, yeah, you can complete. Any suggestions for me, Himanshu? Yeah, Himanshu, I think you spoke more than 2 minutes 30 seconds. It was good. Your topic was child rebirth. Hello. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
I think,
Clearly.
yeah, I think Himanshu is not there. Yeah, any others? Yeah, Satvik. Satvik, your topic was mm, applied science, right? Yeah, I think you stopped in between around 1 minute. So, like,
Yes, sir.
yes, you are able to speak for 3 minutes. Why did you stop like around 1 minute?
Like this is my first time to take these
Oh,
lecture part. I don't
yeah,
know
yeah, no
exact how
worries.
to.
No worries, you spoke well. But like, try to speak, as I said before, try to speak for like around 2 minutes 30 seconds, and you are good to go. You spoke well for the first time. Just like don't drop in between. It shows a negative impact. Uh, I'd like to tell you about the topics. So, as I said, as I briefed, there are 4 topics. One would be easy, two would be of medium level, and one would be hard. So, the medium are basically on current affairs or the schemes and all. The two medium topic would be on them only. And the one easy topic is like very easy topic. My best friend, my favorite teacher, my dog, such thing that it makes sure that everyone is able to participate. Like so, what happens is you have a choice to select any one of them. So if you are not getting any ideas on the three of them, like two, medium, and hard, you can pick the easy one. There is no like negative impact if you choose an easy topic. But the negative impacts is there then when you choose an easy topic and you are not able to speak for more than 2.5 minutes. So if you choose an easy topic, make sure you speak like around 2 minutes 45 seconds, more than 2 minutes 30 seconds. And same goes for choosing a hard topic. Like you choose a hard topic to impress GTO, but you are not able to speak only. You conclude within 1 minute. So that also shows a negative impact.
Yes, okay,
Yes,
Saurav. Like I have one doubt.
yes.
Like what is the scenario while taking part in original SSB?
Yeah,
Like
original
same
SSB.
scenario.
Yes, it is the same. Like I'll tell you about Bangalore. So you will be in the ground. You will get some cards like pamphlet kind of thing where these 4 topics will be written. GTO will spread these pamphlets around his table and will ask you to randomly pick one. So you'll pick one and there will be four topics. He'll say there would be a tree or some structure nearby. He would say, go there, you have 3 minutes. And usually they have this hammer or a whistle kind of thing to notice. Like I raised my hand after 2 minutes 30 seconds. So similarly, they would have a hammer or a whistle. So they would say ki you will be getting 3 minutes, so go there the near structure, like it would be 500 meters apart. 500 भी ज़्यादा हो गया, 2 to 300 meters apart away. So he would say ki go there, you will have 3 minutes, I'll blow the whistle once your time is up and you have to prepare. So after 3 minutes you will be preparing there, he'll blow the whistle, you have to come and report to the GTO, give back the card, and like tell him the topic that you have chosen. Then you'll tell the topic that you have chosen, and the other candidates would be sitting, and you have to give the lecture to them. So once you start speaking, let's say you have chest number one. So once you start speaking, chest number two would go to GTO, and the same process would reoccur. Like he would pick a card, he would go like to the nearby structure, he will prepare for 3 minutes. So GTO will brief कि you will be I'll blow whistle once. Once it is 2 minutes 30 seconds, and I'll blow the whistle twice once 3 minutes are over. So you have to take care of that. Like similarly, as I raise hand after 2 minutes 30 seconds, so it would be much more or the same. Like it would be a whistle or a single tap of hammer and double tap for 3 minutes. So yeah, and the process continues till the last just number.
Yeah, sir. Oh, like picking up the we have four topics, right? Like one easy and two are medium and one is hard. So picking them, which one? This also matters. Like उसपे कोई नहीं लेना तो like वो भी count करता क्या? Like he is
Uh,
considered into marks.
no, no. You can speak on any topic. There are four
Any
topics.
topic.
Yeah, there are four topics for you only. You can pick anyone, but make sure that the topic that you are choosing, you are able to speak well and confidently. Like ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए that you have like lack of content. You stop like after 1 minute or after 2 minutes you stop. Just make sure any topic you choose. Just to choose a simple topic also. If you are facing any difficulty, like there are still if I see this like CA, NRC, I don't even know, like CA I know, but NRC I'm not available. I'm not aware of the topic, like what NRC stands for. So it may happen like Russia-Ukraine war, so it is common topic. But NRC or let's say if they say about Article 356 or
Oh,
355. So such topics you have to have general awareness for that. So if you are not confident ki nahi, I can't speak for 2.5 minutes, then you can go for my dog. You can start with my dog.
yeah.
You could start with what is a dog, why a dog is required in a family, what are the pros and cons of having a dog. If you are having a dog, what is your daily activity with your dog? If not, then why do you think like you are not having the dog? It could be that I feel like I'm not responsible yet. Ki I can't take like much responsibility since a dog is much more like a part of a family. So you can say like that ki why I'm having a dog or not. So and this kind of content is more than enough for speaking for 3 minutes. So the
Yeah.
topic that you choose doesn't matter, but how you are speaking and how confident you are while speaking, that matters.
Matters. Yeah. Okay, sir. Done. I got it.
Okay. Any
I
other
will
doubts?
perform well next time.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, no worries. Okay, any
I
other
need
side?
to talk with Avantika. Can I?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
Avantika, like, what is your experience in Lecturette? You have been attended SSB.
You're asking me that have I attended any SSB, right?
Yeah, you have attended SSB, right? I think you got
Yes.
a conference. So, what is your
The
experience?